have a terrific matchup in store. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Indiana Hoosiers taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Broncos will kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Indiana's offense will have the first possession of the game. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
He's got that speed, and you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything in the wide receiver spot.
Right back to it. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. The Hoosiers moving quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's Johns. Got his man quickly. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Tompkins. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Caught near the sticks, it's Combs. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
And the Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10.
They're running the curl route against zone coverage. The quarterback knows that's going to be a tight window. He's got to rifle that ball into his wide receiver. He does just that, and as a result, they pick up the 1st down.
And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Broncos offense has its first opportunity of the day. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back. And this defensive end can put him there often.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
I might go back to that one and call that one again.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They go to the ground. They finally make the stop at the big run. Is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? They'll run play action. He lobs one high down the left side. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. They'll try to pop the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. And this one splits the uprights. And with the field goal guys all locked up here in the first quarter. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying.
And the pass is intercepted. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, running back on the move. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Broncos will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They're working that left side. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous footing. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Coastal Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there on the surf turf in Conway, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. It's complete on the right side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Hoosiers want to pick up the tempo. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And the DB right with him to knock it away. They bring the punter onto the field now. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. They'll mark it at the 8. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He caught it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. They'll try to blast their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate the chicken wings.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Johns. Got his man downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. He wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
And the Hoosiers want to crank the tempo. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Grabbed in the middle, it's Tompkins. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Combs. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Able to get 1 down to the 15. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Going to pass on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Hoosiers! What a catch and run for 6. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
17, Indiana 10.
On the run from inside his own 5. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Western Michigan is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
17, Indiana 10.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you've played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And the Broncos will punt this one away. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make?
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Johns. Looking deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. To the air on 1st down. Going up top. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got an open man. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires left. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Short gain on the play before he slides. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps its drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. On second down, he'll let it fly. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Well, that score leaves you with a burning question. Who had that dude? Whoever it was wasn't close.
No, and the receiver was able to run right by him and get to the end zone and camp out and put up his tent and build the fire and fill up the coffee pot and just about everything else in time before the guy decided to even get remotely close to him.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Coastal Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there on the surf turf in Conway, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by 11 to Texas. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Right back to the well. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Hoosiers will hustle to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And first down for the offense.
They're going to run it. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. The give to the left. Fights off a defender. Refuses to go down. Keeps those legs churning. He's finally brought down, but that freshman found some running room. Comes out throwing on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. He got it. And that will extend their lead even further.
Western Michigan, 27, Indiana.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic.
Pass on the way. It's picked off. Didn't get much on the return, but what a huge play, and they are in business at the 24.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got it in the middle, it's Davis. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The inside handoff. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Snagged in the middle. It's Tompkins. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Hoosiers will send out the punt unit. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Couldn't get anything done on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 46. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Got it in the middle. It's Davis. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Trying to find his man on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Makes the grab. It's Coles. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. It's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Oh, he wants it all. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Indiana.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
He'll try to tack on one more. Bangs it through for an extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll give it to the back. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving core in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Wide open downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Broncos want to move quickly. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Open space at the 25. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. And the Broncos are flying down the field. The give to the lone running back. Running with power. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He wants it all. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Coastal Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there on the surf turf in Conway, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by 11 to Texas. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Hoosiers racing to the line in the hurry up. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Bulls his way forward. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This defense, they are tenacious. They've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
After the big 1st down sack, it's 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Johns. Trying to get to him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Setting up the screen. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Hoosiers decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Nice move to stay on his feet. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. Off he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And the pummeling has started.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
44, Indiana, 17.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. From the gun, the ground game. Brought down at the 26 after a 15-yard pickup. 1st down for this offense. Might as well give it to him again. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Johns. Gets rid of it. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Gets open down the middle. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. The Broncos have pushed it inside the 20. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Touchdown, Broncos! And the beatdown has ensued.
Really nice job by awareness, too, from that guy. He's working the back line of the end zone. It's so easy to step out of bounds there, but he knew where it was, and when he made the catch, he made sure just to get one toe down to secure the TD.
lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
51, Indiana, 17.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner will be brought down. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Like, you're going to be a great player. You got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Off play action. Grab near the marker. It's Combs. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Give to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Johns. Had to throw it before he wanted. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There was a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. First down here for the offense.
And that's a first down.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Right back to the well. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They'll leave it with him. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Fast motion from the offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Broncos look to keep this drive humming. Now from inside the red zone. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Coming after him. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And 3rd and long, and the offense goes with a little play action. I don't know why the threat of the run. I'm not scared by that. You can tell the defense doesn't honor it, doesn't buy it, flies by the line, gets to the quarterback, gets the big 3rd down stop.
His field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Penalty marker on the field, and the kicker's going to get another go at it, this time a little closer. Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. The roughing call gives this offense a first down, and we'll see if they can take advantage of the second chance. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On second down, they'll take to the air. Fires to the tight end. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
The Broncos trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
58, Indiana, 17.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And this defense, they got their ears pinned back. They know exactly what time it is with the big lead in the 4th quarter. They've already got a bunch of sacks on the day today, and they're looking for more.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. The give to the tailback. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Makes a man miss. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Now on 1st down from the 43. Movement here from the tight end. Running back searching for a hole. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Caught close to the marker, it's Davis. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They want that clock to run. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up of 3. It's 3rd and 7. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Tackle is made after the first down. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Leaves it with the running back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to the ground with the running back. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And the route is on. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run.
65, Indiana.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the big fella. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. After that last completion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. It's caught. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
The Hoosiers send out the punt unit.
Number 19 in punt formation to kick it away.
Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here.
Third down.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.